너랑 보통 비슷해. 버스비 포함이었으니까. 이놈만 정확히 뺄 건 다 빼버려.
이렇게 화면이 바로 나오잖아.
걔 간호과를 무사히 졸업하냐 많이 걱정하고. 미서 엄마가
아.
무사히 졸업하고 있는 좀 힘들어 보인다고 했어. 미선이도 마찬가지였어. 둘 다 공부를 너무 안 하니. 걔 지금 너무 어려운데 갔어. 간호과는 공부가 공부 많이 해야 돼. 간호과는. 근데 신현이가 그 공부를 해내려나 지금 걱정해. 공부를 안 하니까. 걔 동생도 간호과 넣으려고 하는데 걔 동생은 군산대 안 넣을 거래. 잘못 넣었다고 지금 후회하고 있어. 대에서 좋았는데 학교를 몰랐던 거야. 원래 병원이 옆에 딸린 학교가 좋은 거야. 무석대나 이런 군산대 이런 데보다는 옆에 병원이 원대처럼 있어요. 근데 너무 세니까 못 간 거지. 다른 학교도 있지.
지금 엄마 말하는 거 다 녹음되고 있어.
뭐야?
지금 지금 어제 보는 친구들 지금 없긴 한데 좀 있으면 들어올 수도 있어.
도대체 왜 지금만 하고 내일 낮에는 되잖아.
금방 그냥 보여주기식 하나씩 하고 끄면 돼.
TV 니네 아빠 자니까 TV가 불러가고 있는데.
금방
홍윤이나 검색해봐야겠다. 똑똑하다 진짜. 제약회사 다녔다고 있는데 개그맨 되기가 똑똑똑똑. 아나운서보다 개그맨들이 더 잘 푼다. 홍윤이. 이 사진 다른 사람 같아. 날씬하게 나왔어. 날씬. 피가 나.
Winner moves on, loser sees their season come to an end. MLB Network brings you exclusive coverage of the winner-take-all wildcard game. It's the one-game American League wildcard playoff between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting nine for this one. What's important for this lineup as you look to earn a berth into the division series, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that could work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Number 61 gets the nod here at home for the American League wildcard game. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Sends that one out of play for strike one.
First pitch, 7:06.
The windup and the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
The center fielder.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
Standing in now, Park in there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
And to me, they just can't let guys get lead like that, especially knowing that the guy behind the plate isn't known for his arm. Here he swipes third, and they just kind of gave it to him.
이제 조트조스로 조셉 조트.
Here it comes on 0-2. The bunt attempt is popped up.
아이씨.
And catch is made for the first out of the inning.
저 박혜민 그냥 확 방출해버려야겠는데.
Now at the plate, number 50. First trip to the plate
이제
for him in this
속으로
one, and it's a good RBI spot too. Leadoff man.
호수 나중독이니까 흑당골만 뚫려고.
Back up the middle, and the runs across the score, and the Jays will take something lead.
Hey, good job of hitting right there, Devo. Runner on third, less than 2 outs. All you want to do is put the ball in play. He did just that.
미션 받습니다.
Drives in a run.
Yeah, took it right back at where it came from. All you're trying to do is avoid the corners, hit something hard up the middle, whether it be on the ground or in the air. You're going to drive the run in.
Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike one.
엄마 지금 친구 지금 화면 보고 있는데 지금 다 목소리 다 나가고 있어. 엄마 목소리 방금 말한 거.
Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 0-1 pitch. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
아이씨 족도 진짜
Hey,
와
make a
하나도
pitch
안
right
맞네.
here and get out of this. Get the boys in the dugout and
진짜
regroup a
눈깔
little bit. 1
풀리고.
run is not going to kill you.
조명교.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. Way late, and he's in there
다중독이니까
easily at
이루는
second.
하이트.
Don't know if that was a true hit and run there with 2 strikes or not, but he's into second base safely on the strikeout. Coming to the plate now, Cool. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. And now the runner's trying for third. Strike called. Now the throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Pretty unusual decision to
형은
strike.
진감용으로 뛰어도 진짜 세이프 될 것 같은데 나중도 장애인이어가지고. 미션 받는다.
Men on third with 2 down. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Min going back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Blue Jays forced to settle for. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to survive the wild card game.
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W. All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy.
Oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Stepping in now, number 31, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those. How could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And this one's in the dirt. No advance here, but it's 3-1 now. Set. Here's the 3-1. And this ball is crossed deep down the right field line. And this is called a foul ball. Maybe by a matter of inches that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line. And I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. Okay, the umpires have emerged from the dugout with the ruling, and it is going to remain a foul ball. So they had it right the first time, but if there's any doubt, go inside and get this thing right. He's set. Here's the 3-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Park is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
어이씨, 킹핑 손이 없게 진짜.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box now, number 8. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw goes over to third, and he's called out.
이걸
A
잡네.
close play at third. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing there for Houston. They still trail 1-0. Digging in, Lee. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
The third baseman, number 16.
미션 받는다. 어우 씨. 도루 미션이든 삼진 미션이든 상관없으니까
Hits it high and
심심하니까
deep
그냥
out to
미션
center
잡아.
field. Min racing back at the track,
저 이게 안
and he
넘어가네.
tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting 7. The catcher,
In now,
number
Kang.
47.
First pitch on its way.
미션 받습니다.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Bases are empty, one man out. Behind 0-2 now.
강민으로 장타 안 나올 것 같은데. 애초에 그냥 진짜 파울이나
Into
진짜
the
웨이플
windup.
끝.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Batting 8.
진짜 존나 웬일이야.
Fielder,
So stepping in,
34.
Kim, he'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Min waits on it.
진짜 타자 친화부장인데 하나도 안
And that's
나오고.
the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, who played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Now back.
최충현 등판 중입니다.
the first baseman, number 10.
Here's the first pitch to him. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall.
아이씨.
Now that's
이거
the way you
이렇게
answer. They're down
이렇게 터져버리네.
1-0 already. But he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
In now, Jacob Wilson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And this one sails behind him as he bends out of the way. It's ball 2.
짜증나. 씨.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. And boy, they are howling over in that
진짜
first base
저거
dugout. They
그냥
think that was
갓대하고 약지통
intentional, and
풀다가
I've got to
지져버려야
say,
했는데.
I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn
양심
both
있게 말로
benches.
채우고
And that's the
그랬으면
right thing to do by any umpire, Matt. Warn both sides and put them on notice that they're not going to put up with anything going
이게
forward
작품이야.
in this game. It does put some added pressure on the pitchers to be accurate when they're pitching
이대로
inside,
가요.
because even a
이리린
mistake
이리린.
could lead to an ejection now, but that's just the way it has to be.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is
맞추고
Mike
싶은데도
Fillmore.
못
Hey,
맞추고.
you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he
진짜.
gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off the outer edge.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
네, 이건
And
퇴장당하면
that hit
재밌습니다.
batsman may be the one that breaks the camel's back. I have a feeling the home plate umpire has seen enough of our starter, and indeed he has.
자,
He's ejected him from the
앞에
ball
두고.
game, and really I can't blame him.
No, Matt, that's pretty much automatic. With a warning already issued, anything that comes in that tight is going to be treated with zero tolerance. That's just the way it works, and now the bullpen is going to have to pick up the slack.
Shu Hwan-Oh will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Number 18, Sunwon. Oh.
피칭 몸 풀어두고.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Runners are at the corners with one man out. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. 3-0 now. Kang, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Wow, I'm not sure what they were afraid of in this at-bat. The count moved to 3-2, and they didn't even challenge him there. I can understand being
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
No balls and 1 strike. Now, a Cuban-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Han over at second. Kang at first. 1 gone. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Min. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
고난이도 최상으로 부정진 몰라도 제거가 부득이한 점인데.
Backhand, but it gets on by. And the run is in to score from second, and it's a 4-1 game.
You know, D-Roll, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
Yeah, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
미션.
Look out, 2-0 now. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected.
이런 걸로 강팀.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Choi will come into the game now and take over following the
좋기에 딱 때려.
ejection.
Number 51.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Number 8 would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Grounded back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the... Now at the plate.
Off for Toronto. The shortstop.
Hey, we're still in the early
Number
stages in
53.
this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Min
귀찮아서
is in
그냥 조금만
pursuit.
천천히.
He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in, Kim. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
실수만 하면
Third baseman in
나중독이니까.
tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit towards center.
걸렸다.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a
Now
hanger right there.
Number
He's lucky
58.
he's getting this baseball back.
Standing in now, Park. Strike taken to throw. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen
그래서
base.
나중독이니까.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at
야구는
first base. He had no chance to throw
햇빛처럼
that
이제
runner out
계속을
at
나오고.
second.
Runner goes for third. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
몬스트를 가본다.
And the runner's coming home. He just looks at a strike. And a
I'm
ridiculous way to end the inning. Not sure if he thought he could steal home or what, but it's an easy tag for out number 3. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint.
규민 불펜 대기하고.
The windup and the 0-1. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2, you got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and it's still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play.
이거 오타니가 우투 상대 패는 거랑 구속은 빨라서 좋긴 한데 그냥 둘 다 나오면 체력 감당이 안 돼가지고 그냥 뻗어 무조건 뻗어 못 써먹어. 그냥 불펜으로만 봐가지고 대타로 내보내거나 그리고 선발로 절대 못 써먹어. 방어를
A
그렇게
ball and a
시키면
strike
진짜
to count to the Astros first baseman. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball.
진짜 그런 건 현실 고정이 잘 되어 있는 것 같아.
Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lip.
주충현 힘 떨어졌으니까 내려.
Wilson.
Number 2 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Now pitching for Toronto. Number 2.
왜 우겸이는 특폰이 구현이 제대로 안 돼. 내려야겠다.
Into the box, Jacob Wilson. Snap throw from the catcher. Not in time.
이거 끝나고
Lee, the runner
오겸이는
at first
나중에
with one
에디터로
gun in the
손
inning.
봐야겠다. 드리프.
Oh, and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one. And I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
Well, Matt, with that ejection, this is going to turn into Johnny Holdstaff Day. Now everybody out in that bullpen may have to be available to put the finishing touches on this game.
Choi will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
이게
Oh,
맞네.
and this one ran in and got him. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
저게
Well, this
맞나?
home crowd didn't like this guy in the mound before, but now they really don't like him. He's gotten the faithful all worked up by hitting one of their best hitters early on in this game. And you can bet he's really going to hear it if he comes around to score.
In now, Han. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's got a shot to open up an even greater lead if he can get something into the outfield.
투구 난이도가 최상이어가지고 몸 쪽으로 좀만 붙이기만 해도 바로 맞아버리니까
A line to
그래서
shortstop.
의도하지 못한 것도 너무 많고.
Not in time.
Now
지금
that's
최채훈.
number 54.
Now in the box, Kang. And a big hit here with the bases loaded could really put this one out of reach early on. Ball one to start the at-bat. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Ready with the 1-1. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip
최채훈이
away.
실제로도 이렇게 던지나? 2년 전
2-2. Here it is.
다음
His
인에
put
한번
in
올려보.
play to the right side of the
아이씨,
infield.
뭐야 이걸 못 잡아.
1-1 score. That gets down as one
아니
run
이거
is
왜
in.
잡는 거야 진짜.
Boy, D'Lo, talk about so close, but yet
진짜 이거
so
의도한 게 아니야.
One
그냥
strike
폰
from
보고
getting out of this inning,
폰
but a
채팅
big
보고 화면 보고 해서 그런 건지 몰랐는데
Yeah,
이게
that batter
왜
was
못
able
잡은지
to control
모르겠네.
his emotions. Not a guy who fears going deep in the count right there, and he was able.
Into the box now. Nah, as he'll take a look at ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line to the right side. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them
이제
home.
이거 채팅 보고 화면 보고 그냥 화면에다가
Into scoring.
게임 화면에다가 채팅까지 다 띄우고
An 8-1
폰 보고 화면 보고 하니까 집중이 안 된다.
The pitch was trying to get him to go fishing in a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the out.
바꿔야겠네.
Lim is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat
Number
some innings.
57.
저거가 진짜 완전 썩 차는데.
Nah at second with 2 down. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter. Oh, and this one ran in and got it. And that's twice now he's been hit in this one.
Well, as a leadoff man, the team looks for you to get on base any way you can. This isn't the preferred route, at least for him, but hey, they'll take it.
Now a curveball missing up and in here. It's 1-0. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0. In the dirt here. Here it is, the 3-0. And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2
난이도를
away.
당할 때 낮추고야겠네.
Number 8.
First delivery to him on the way. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches.
1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well.
이제 이거 끝나야 빠따쇼를 하든지 말든지 하는데 이미 안 끝나.
They've been swinging the sticks well all game long, and it just continues here with a 2 RBI hit. Some days the hitting gods are simply just smiling down on you.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And the second baseman will just tag the runner going by in the inning. At the plate, number 50, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The first base.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Next to bat for Toronto, Kim looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
뭐 넘어갔네. 뭐야? 이게 왜 넘어가?
A solo shot here to straightaway right field as it's now
이게 왜
down to an
넘어가는 거지?
8-run ball game.
이거 다음에 할 때는 투구 난이도 조금 밸런스 맞춰가지고 다 해야겠다. 이 화면도 채팅창을 탭이 트립에 튀어야 폼봤다 화면봤다 하니까 집중도 안 되고 수비할 때도 좀 영향 많이 가고.
Standing in now, pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Min. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side.
이대호 진짜 쓰기
And that'll
그지같이
get down for a base hit.
한번 이원석
so
똥차로
disappointing as a pitcher,
저기
Dero. You
도망가지.
make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
That's a strike to throw down. Is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Lee stands at second with 2 gone. Runner's on his way to third. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as the offline throw allows him to get in there easily. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wilson ranges to his left. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Jays answer right back with this solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's the Astros 10, the Blue Jays 2. Ready for another.
Leading up for the Astros.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Number 13 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. Hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get on through into left for a leadoff single. Standing in, Shin. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. And this one's in the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A 1-1 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. A runner at second, nobody
이게
out.
현실 달라도
All even at 2-2.
어쩔 수
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
아니 이게 사실상 내가 수비를 까먹는 게
2-2
너무
one
커가지고
more time. In the dirt
지금
here.
그 수비를 자멸하는 수준이어서
Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses
야,
there
가운데
for
적어도
ball 4. So
제일
runners
가야
are at first and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, number 26.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building
Ladies
off
and
that
gentlemen,
last AB.
your
He
attention,
hit that
please.
ball on the screws.
Now pitching
Kwan
for the
answers the
Blue
call from the pen here in the
Number
fourth as
45.
they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter.
권호준이 이렇게 각도가
Here
높았나?
comes the first pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Fielded cleanly to second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now stepping in, Kang. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1. And it's 1-2. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a
내가
lot of it
봐도
depends on the type
내가
of
크고
pitcher
안
that
본지
you are.
오래되긴
You're a
했는데
power pitcher,
내가
you're
보기에도
gonna ride a
파워가 좀 많이
fastball up
높은
in the
거
zone,
같아.
but if you're a guy that induces a
다른
lot of
애로
ground
에디터를
balls with a
바꿔야겠다.
sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
And this gets to the wall now in front of the Texas bullpen. 1 run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he's in there with a 2-run triple.
Now batting,
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Nah, they've got 2 already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Liner towards second. Base hit, and that'll get a run in.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Digging in to try it again. Number 31, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there, no balls and a strike. 3 runs already home here. Down the first baseline, but that'll get fouled. It's 0-2 now.
근데 LG가 치고 올라도 내가 보기에는 뭐 가을 야구에서 뭐 특히 한 준풀이 플레이오프 안길 것 같아 지금. 아니 GT 컬러가 그러니까.
Kim is going to have room out there as welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
진짜 지하고 골 때는 내가 죽기 전까지 우승을 볼 수 있을지 궁금하다.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's the first pitch to him. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
그때 가을 야구는 좀 에바일 것.
Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle.
올해 당장은 힘들고 한 내년? 내년쯤부터?
So it's a runner at first as a
잠깐
result
좀
of the
무리인 것
throwing
같아.
error. And next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder
빠르면
Park.
되네.
He's running in there. Now the throw. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it. Kim at second with 2 down. And the runner's breaking for third. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A square to
아,
bunt, and it's popped up.
제대로 긴장 안
And the catch
들어갔다.
is made to end the inning. Blue Jays held in check, and as you can see, they
시험은
are way
시험은
behind.
현지 없어도 뭐 대체적은 많잖아.
Stepping
아,
in, number 8. He's
김규민
got a
좌익수
hit in
받고
3 at-bats
김현수
to this
이병
point.
Fielder, number 8.
일수
Chased after that one, it's
이정호.
0-1.
그냥 내가 그냥 모터가 옛날 뭐 루티노급 그 정도는 할 거 아니야. 루티노보다
That's
못하지
thrown
않게.
straight back, but he has it for the first out.
클러치는
Now batting, number 10.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter.
그거는
Lee, 2
기존
for 3 with a
선수들
double on his
좀
line so
김하성이나
far.
뭐 이정호 같은 애들이 발전을 한다면 좀 부분적이나 매워지겠지.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike.
근데 그래도 키움은 3위 정도는 충분히 나 안정권이라고 생각해. 가을 야구가 문제지.
Beck gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And they'll issue the intentional walk here. Interesting decision with the bases empty and one away.
That's what
키움 지금 삼루가 통성문하고
Everyone knows he's a
장용석인가.
power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him
통성문
be the guy that beats you.
통성문 군대 가나?
And a curveball drops in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Runners on first with 1 down. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Into the box, Shin, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. Second and third here, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
바꿔야겠다.
Jang gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at
근데
least eat a
한현이는
couple of
신기한
innings
게
for his
이거
guys.
갈수록 태보하나
Now the
모르겠다.
3-0 offering finds the zone, strike one.
13년의 커리어에
Runners are at
찍고 왜
second and
갈수록
third with
태보하는
1
건지.
down. And this is foul tip, so that
암만
runs the
수상 영향이
count full
있다고
now
해도
at 3-2.
너무 태보하는데.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly, he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Number 26.
Throw down to second, but he's back in safely. Lee on third. Wilson at second. Shin is over at first with 1 away. A 2-0 count to the Astros DH. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself a lot more than 3 straight balls to the guy you know that you should go right after.
이거는
Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
이거는 그냥
Number 54.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead.
Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to
Now
pitch.
pitching for Toronto. Number 46.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that
뭐
happens when a guy's
한현이는
3
그냥
for 3 on the
어차피
day. Usually he's a guy you
FA
challenge a little
좀
bit more,
있으면
but
될
I guess he's
테니까
earned some
그냥
respect in this one.
냈다
3-2
꺼내버리면
now.
되겠네.
Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get fouled.
12년에
So they'll do it again.
기르시니까 이제
3-2.
FA 될때 안 되나?
Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run. Settling in
중간에
now.
공격기라고
It
해봤자
was an
1년?
RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. 1-0 the count. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. That'll find its way out of play. Still going to have a good hitter's count. 2-1 now. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Bases are loaded here. One man out. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
The batter, number 3.
At the plate, Min. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the stretch. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Still only 1 out in the inning. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scored. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in 1 game here. It's been incredible.
Stepping into the box, number 31. It could really use it.
이게 진짜 안 끝날 것 같다.